Well, shooters and reloaders out there, Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the Hot Lead Zone. And what you're looking at are reference materials from Lyman. And these are full of load data for our commonly found calibers, and a lot of calibers that we may not see much of, but they're in these manuals. So what we have here is a Lyman cast bullet handbook from the 1970s. I bought it from a place called Stan's, and I don't even know what Stan's is, but I got it from Stan's, and I can just barely read it. It's like $4.95, 1970, $4.95, and that's what the Lyman 45th edition costs, $4.95, and the Lyman shot shell handbook was only $3 then. Well, it just so happens I went ahead and bought a Lyman reloading handbook, the 45th edition. And if you look at Hickok 45's videos, you'll see he has one of these and he uses the load data from this probably whenever he goes for load data. So he's still using this 45th edition. Well, I broke down and got the 49th edition a while back. This was published in 2008. And it's a very extensive volume, as you can see here. You turn it over and you'll see that it has, for the time, new cartridges such as the 204 Ruger, the 375 Ruger, this kind of thing. The 460 Smith & Wesson, the 500 Smith & Wesson was all featured in this manual. Well, this was 2008 though, and so even though I use this a lot, what happened is that Lyman came out with the 50th edition. And I know that Elvis Ammo over there on his channel really likes the 50th edition. So I said, well, why not get it? Because after all, this is 2008 and we're now 2016. So it's been 8 years since this one's been in print. So why not buy the 50th anniversary? So I went ahead and got the 50th anniversary edition of the Lyman Reloading Manual. It's a very comprehensive text, and $1 goes to the NRA because of the Second Amendment this year. So that's good. So let's go ahead and pull this open. So there you go. I won't do a big review on this because Elvis Ammo's already done a review on it. Basically, you're looking at it's in color. It has some color pictures of cartridges in there. So it's got some new articles in there for precision reloaders for rifles, so this should be very interesting, such as it has the article on barrels, looking into the unknown, advanced case preparation techniques. That should be good. What's ballistic coefficient? History of the Lyman manuals. This kind of thing. So those should be fun to read, those. But it's the same format as the 49th edition. Talks about the new calibers that are included. Look at that, it's got the history of the Lyman manuals, starting with the ideals, going way back when. So I took a fast look at some of those articles in there, and the history of Lyman manuals is fascinating. And then we have here advanced case preparation techniques. Talks about some of those issues of neck sizing, selecting cases, and prepping the neck, the case length, this kind of thing, selecting loads, ballistic coefficient. Here's a low ballistic coefficient, here's a high ballistic coefficient bullet, how it affects the bullet and some of the issues that we have there, and then about barrels. And then the problem with barrels having corrosion and pitting and erosion of the throat, this kind of thing, the advantages of having a bore scope, why a pitted barrel is a problem. So, nice articles in there, good reloading data. Looking forward to using this. It's always good to stay up to date with the Lyman reloading handbooks. Perhaps the best reason for getting the 50th anniversary Lyman reloading manual is that it's trusted by reloaders for over a century. Bye for now.